So headed to work. Never did this type of video before, but AntonDennard.com, ANTONDENNARD. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all under Anton Dennard, ANTONDENNARD. I am Anton Jones. I am the creative director and CEO of Anton Dennard. If you've been following me or been checking for me, I'm 2 weeks away from my fashion show in New York City. A collaboration with Flying Solo NYC. You can check their website, FLYINGSOLONYC, flyingsolo.com. They have been a great partner with me these last couple of months to put together this fashion show. Of course, there are going to be other fashion designers there, but shout out to them. But for me, it's all about me right now. And Anton Dennard, and give y'all what Anton Dennard is all about, my collection. Give you a little more about me, tell you my story, and you can hear my story and how I came about. I'll be doing interviews. You'll be seeing a fashion show live stream. That's also at Flying Solo NYC also. Super excited for that. For y'all on the West Coast, y'all got to get up early for it, though. Y'all got to get early because it's 10 to 4 Eastern time. So that's 7 to 1 West Coast time. So y'all got to get up for this. Y'all get up, get your breakfast, get your coffee, sipping espresso. You got to get up for Anton Dennard Fashion Show, man. Excited about the fashion show, but I'm also excited what comes after the fashion show, which is the opportunity to meet people, have conversations with people about my line, and give y'all the insight and get y'all ready for y'all to purchase. I'm ready for y'all. We are ready, purchase. Y'all gonna see what's available. Y'all gonna see and one thing about the runway compared to what you'll see online is I can't show everything. I got a lot more than what you see on the runway, so it's more to it than the pieces that's walking on the runway. It's what I wear, it's what other people wear. I got people that got a whole wardrobe from mine, and none of that is on the runway. So I'm more than just the brand. I do custom. I get a lot of especially men who can't shop in luxury stores. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to get tailored. And if you're getting tailored at luxury, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you, but if you about your wardrobe, you're not gonna worry about the cost of it because you want to look your best. So anyway, Anton Jones, AntonDennard.com. Super excited for the New York Fashion Show. Got a lot interviews, walkthroughs. This is my first fashion show, so I'm super excited. A little more about me. I know I'll be giving you brief stints about me, but let me give you more about me. Please leave comments. YouTube, Instagram, please leave comments. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. If you go to the website, tell me what you like, what you don't like. If you got any questions, please. Also, Anton Jones at AntonDennard.com is my email. If you have questions, send them to me. I'm happy to answer all questions about my line, about my brand, about me, where I'm going, what's my future. I'm super excited because this is the beginning of something that's inevitable and something that you never had seen before. This is something new. I mean, a lot of people have put clothing lines out. A lot of people have put brands out. But I feel like Anton Dennard is something special, something unique to me. And one thing about Anton Dennard compared to everybody else, my thing is that, first of all, I would like to do your whole wardrobe. From Sunday to Saturday. I would like to do your whole weekly wardrobe. That's the first plan. Is to do your whole wardrobe. I don't want you to think about what you gotta wear. In any event, anytime, any event, I don't want you to think about your clothes. You say, I'm gonna go into my closet, Anton Dennard got this laid out for me, he got this laid out, got this laid out, got this laid out. I don't have to think about my clothes. All I gotta do is go in there and get something from Anton Dennard. Especially men, because I know men, we working 10, 12 hours a week, we got family, and the last thing we want to do is worry about our wardrobe. All you got to do is come see me. I'll take care of your whole wardrobe. You ain't got to think about your clothing. I know women love to shop. That's a little different. Women love to shop. They want to be out and about. But I know most men don't want to shop. And we just want to be like, yo, I just want to go in my closet, get it, put it on, and go. And that's perfect. Anton Dennard will do that for you. Whether it be suits, jeans, bags, t-shirts, sneakers, boots, like we'll do it all. All you gotta say is come see me. I'll take your measurements. I'll take care of your whole wardrobe. You want a 2-week wardrobe? You want a 30-month wardrobe? I mean a 30-day wardrobe? You want a 4-year wardrobe? I will plan a wardrobe for you. Because I don't want you to think about your clothing. It will always be in style. You always have style. You always be in style. You'll never look dated, because I don't want nobody to look dated. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you in 2023 looking like you did 30 years ago. No, we're not doing that. We're trying to keep you up to date, keep you up to date. So if you want that, I'm here for you. Like I said, all you got to do is email me at AntonJones@AntonDennard.com. With that being said, that's part of what we do at Anton Dennard. And everything, and then other things are just made to order or ready to wear. You like it? Let me know your size. We'll send it to you. No problem. It takes about 4 to 8 weeks, depending on the product. Also, with going back to separating myself from other designers is my retail experience. I've been in retail for 20 years. So you're talking about somebody who's seen what sells, what don't sell, what people gravitate to, longevity. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of designers with longevity. You know what I'm saying? I see how they have their longevity. So I understand the behind the scenes aspect of it, and I'm giving you a part of that with Anton Dennard. So a little bit, let me give you, I know I'm all over the place a little bit, but let me give you more about me. That area, people want to be like, okay, where are you from? How did you get started? So I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. I left Detroit when I was 17. But I'm originally from Detroit, born and raised. And my love for fashion came from my dad. It came from my dad first. Then it translated to when I started watching mafia movies. So it's a little spin of Detroit. Little Detroit with old school 1920s, 30 mafia is my baseline. So more about my dad. My dad is a preacher, Baptist preacher. So, and he would wear every Sunday he would wear suits. So he would wear double-breasted suits. He'll wear, I see him wear 3-piece suits, double-breasted suits. So, but he would always wear suits, and then he would wear like a two-tone color shirt. And the more I used to watch him, I used to go shopping with him. And more I went shopping with him, I liked to start putting stuff together. So a lot of times he'll buy a suit at one place, and then we'll go to another place to get the shirt and tie. So we would walk in. I would take the suit, I would lay it out on if you go to any men's department store, they got a table where you lay out the suit, and then they put a shirt and tie with it. My dad would be like, this is when I was like 10, 11 years old. He'd be like, no, he got it. He would tell the salesperson, no, he got it. He'll do it. So I'll pick out shirts to go with. I'll play with it, pick out shirts and ties. And majority of the time, and most of the time, he'll buy what I picked out. And this gave me confidence. It gave me a lot of confidence. So, when being 11, 12 years old, you can't wear suits every day. Well, in Detroit, you're not wearing suits every day. So, when you get to the, let's be real, you in the street going to school, your dress code a little different. So, we would wear, sneakers, the latest sneakers. And one thing about Detroit fashion, we will make fashion. You know what I'm saying? We'll take any brand and make it stylish. I don't care what brand, whatever brand you can think of, we will make it stylish. That's Detroit for you. We'll make it stylish. Oh, we rocking this now. We rocking this. Oh, you rock. And then people will have their own style, but you'll give them their respect because they had their own style. Oh, this person is watching this. This person watching this. Whether it be the latest rapper, latest R&B singer, whatever we're looking at, we're following. Sometimes we'll follow music trends, and that's their style we'll go with. So that's Detroit style. And with me, when I got to high school, when I started getting a little bit of money, when I started working, I made a little money, I would buy, we would buy, like polo style shirts, khakis, sweaters. I'm rocking the hats. So you can see where I'm coming. Like you see my style influence. Me and my boy, we would wear that. We wear the hats, like sweaters, matching, coordinated up. And that's what we do. So, and then after Detroit, when I left high school, I ended up going with my dad to Minnesota. We go to Duluth, Minnesota. So it's a little colder. It's actually colder in Minnesota than Detroit, in Duluth. So I'm rocking more boots. I'm rocking fleece. So that was my thing in Minnesota. Then I get 2 years later, I'm in Phoenix. I end up going to Phoenix, and I'm still rocking. It's funny, I still rocking boots and jeans in Phoenix. People like it's hot. Nah, that's my look. So hey. How often you gonna be outside? But even when I was working, I was wearing boots. So I'm a big fan of boots. So now you got the boots I used to wear around my dad in the French cuffs in the suits and the ties. Detroit, one thing about Detroit is the color. Detroit always had color. You know what I'm saying? One thing about Detroit is very colorful. You catch us on Easter Sunday, we might wear all one color. So when you see a lot of color coming from, if you see color from me, that's that Detroit influence. Shout out to Detroit. You see that Detroit influence. So another thing, when I went to Phoenix, I decided to go back to school. And when I was going back to school, I really didn't know what to do, because I just know at that point in time, I'm working, but at the end of the day, when you're working, you're making money, it's just enough to pay the rent and put food on the table, because I'm living by myself, but it's not giving me how's it going to take me to another level. And you need, in this world, you need some kind of skill or trade or knowledge or something specific that you major in. So I didn't know what I wanted to do. Then I went to Phoenix College, community college on Thomas Road, and I was like, they had a fashion design program. Oh, my whole antennas went up. You talk about a fashion design program? Like, what? So I'm looking like, oh man, like, I was excited. Like, oh, I never thought I would go, you know, let's go back a little bit. When I was in high school, the high school I went to my freshman year, I went to a school in Detroit, and they had a fashion design program. And when I got in, that was my curriculum, but I couldn't take fashion classes until my junior year. So it kind of frustrated me, and ended up leaving that school, going to another school. But I still had that love for fashion in me. You know what I'm saying? If anybody know Anton, it's sports and fashion. That's my thing. Unfortunately, I wasn't good at sports. You know, so fashion is the route for me. You know what I'm saying? So ended up going to Phoenix College. And when I first got there, I did my own schedule, which means I did all fashion classes. I took no elective. I took no English, math, none of that. I took fashion. That was my focus. That's what I wanted to do. So I took illustration, I took pattern making, and I took sewing. So what it did was gave me the basic necessities, what I needed to learn about fashion. As far as making the garments, it wasn't really teaching me about the whole fashion industry. It was just teaching me how to make garments, making basic garments, how to make a shirt, how to make a pair of pants, what fabrics to use on what you want to make. The difference between a knit and a woven. Knit is for more sweaters. Woven is more for structured pieces. So I'm learning these things, learning materials, denim, wool, silks, linens. Like, I'm learning these things. So while I'm learning things, I'm learning how to make product. I'm learning not to make product, but I'm learning the basic necessities on how to make a garment. So with that being said, it gave me an opportunity to really put forth effort in what I love to do. So I'm sketching. I'm learning how to fashion sketch. I knew how to draw. I didn't know how to fashion draw. So I learned how to fashion draw and learn, textiles and textures. So I'm learning all these things at Phoenix College. Small college in Arizona. Like a couple of people. Shout out to Galena. She was one of my instructors, and shout out to the assistant, Holly. I don't know. I haven't spoken to Holly in years, but I really thank her because she took the time out to assist me in helping me get better at my craft. You know what I'm saying? So for two and a half years, I took for about a year and a half, I took all fashion classes, and then I had a friend. She said, "Are you gonna get your degree?" I didn't even think about getting a degree. I didn't even think about it because I was so into fashion. I didn't know I accumulated so many credits. I only needed a couple classes to get my degree. So I was like, well, I might as well get it since I'm this close. So I ended up taking English, math, science, biology, and a couple of other classes to get my degree, and end up getting my degree in fashion and applied science and fashion design, and that was a win for me because at the end of the day, I never got my high school diploma. I never got my high school diploma, so it was my parents got to see me walk across stage, and they didn't get to see me had that experience when I went to high school, but they see me get my associate's degree at Phoenix College. So yeah, so that was Phoenix. That was Phoenix for me, and what I ended up doing, I was already working a job. The only thing about that is it was tough because I was working a full-time job and going to school, And the thing about it is, with that full-time job, if I didn't work, I didn't eat because it was just me. So with that being said, once Phoenix College was over, I ended up getting a job at a department store selling. I was gonna do part-time. I was gonna do visuals part-time, but it kind of conflicted with my other work schedule because they was paying me more money. So somebody gave me a recommendation to go to another same department store but another location, and the manager suggested I do ladies' shoes. And I'm looking like, ladies' shoes? I'm like, I ain't never sold ladies' shoes. What I know about ladies' shoes? But I knew fashion. And I love my fashion. So that it all coincides. So with that being said, ladies' shoes, I'm selling. And the thing is, I was going to do part-time. But my manager said, no, you want full-time. Because at the end of the day, it was instead of 7% commission, it was 9.5% commission. And I was like, I'm looking like, okay, like, so I'm literally working 2 full-time jobs, daytime and then nighttime, full-time, like absolutely full-time. We talking about overnight, 10 to 6. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working 2 full-time jobs. So it's giving me retail experience, but unfortunately, I'm not putting effort towards my craft. So with that being said, I'm at work. So there's a lot more to this story. I'm going to give you more to this story. Stay tuned in. I'm giving you my life story. This is Anton Dennard, AntonDennard.com, creative director and CEO. Please stay tuned in. YouTube, Facebook. Look, you ain't never seen this before. You'll never see it again. I'm giving you in-depth on one of the greatest fashion brands that's about to come in the 21st century. It's coming. You have a good day. I'll be back with you, tell you more of my story. I'm out.